Come to the stage right now. Put your hands together for Kevin!
Welcome to the Unfunny Kevin Show. I am your host, Kevin Melody. It's Friday, May 2nd. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing and you had a fun, eventful week and you saw a bunch of, good movies and TV and whatever you guys like to do. I hope you did it all and you enjoyed every minute of it. A big shout out to new listeners and, of course, returning listeners. Specifically, let's just get a quick snapshot here. There was some funny. Montana. Yep. Thank you. Stevensville, Montana. Thank you very much. And then there's some Germany in here from last week. That's pretty fucking interesting. Thank you for that. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We have a very good show for you today. It's going to be pretty nuts. And then what do we got here? Paramount, California. Thank you. Well, it's interesting. That's a new one. Okay. Well, thank you, folks. Welcome to the show. I appreciate you supporting the show every week. 5 stars in the Apple Podcast Store. Please navigate there and write a comment. It helps. 5 stars on the thing, whatever. All right. Diving in, we've got a busy episode for your Friday, folks. Lots of good stuff. We'll begin with myself. Last week was pretty, I don't know. I feel like I did a lot of shit, but at the same time, it went by so fucking fast. I can't even wrap my head around it. I did do one memorable thing. I wrote this down. So I've talked about my favorite television program on the show before, 1,000-Pound Sisters, but I've unlocked a new level with 600-Pound Life. My 600-Pound Life is fantastic. I think here's the thing. First of all, great BIPOC representation. Love it. It's if you're woke as shit, it's got all types of whites and blacks and creams and gays and it's crazy. And my favorite representation on that show is Dr. No, aka, I'm not going to butcher it because he's one of ours. Yes. Dr. Yunan Nozaradon, aka No Zaradon. Dr. No, Iranian-born American doctor of Assyrian heritage. We claim him, though. Dr. No, shout out to you. Good Lord, I love this man. So, I was with my wife and we're hanging out and I was like, hey, I really want to watch the other, I want to watch the other fat shows. And she was like, oh God, I can't, I really don't want to see that. And I was like, but it's fun. It's funny. Please. And so there's this show called 1,000-Pound Best Friends. It didn't move the needle for me, but bro, 600-Pound Life is cinema. First of all, I Googled this. You can Google it too. There's 120 episodes of 600-Pound Life. You know how Republicans and for whatever, it could be good, could be bad, whatever the reason is. They're like, I don't understand. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I don't understand why there's so many trans. It's statistically, all of a sudden they studied, all of a sudden they're educated. I've been studying the DSM-5, not the DNC, but the DSM-5. And I got to tell you, folks, there's a psychological disorder. Don't know if you heard about it. It's called dysphoria, gender dysphoria. And I'm telling you, it's an epidemic. It's the damn libs, whatever, right? We've all heard it 9,000 times. Why aren't they talking about... Well, actually, RFK is talking about this, I guess. But they, meaning people at large. How many episodes of 600-Pound Life there are? I mean, is Nestle and Hershey... Are they paying off people to not look into this data? Jesus Christ. How can there be that many? I just think statistically. So then, speaking of statistics, I looked into it. Of the 120 fucking 600-pound people they have had on that show, I think it was 17 have died. That's why it's a fantastic show, bro. You don't even know if your favorite character is going to live. All right. It's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure some of it's very depressing. But there is a woman who I've taken a liking to. I Googled worst, like most fucked up, funny, like 600-pound life episodes. And most of the fucking Reddits say it's this chick named Penny. So I found her episode, HBO Max. Go get it right now and watch. Pause and just go watch, bro. I'm telling you, my brother in Christ, you will not regret it. It is hilarious. Oh my fucking God. You want to talk about dysphoria or like delusion? This bitch is out of her mind. And you know what's crazy when you watch these fucking shows? It's always like, my name's Penny. I don't understand how I got here. And then they show like flashbacks, and the editors are great. The editors know what they're doing. They're hilarious. They're comedic geniuses. They'll cut to her like on a toilet, and it'll be like the caption will say like Penny has been on the toilet for 7 hours and is fearing for her life. And it's just hilarious. It's an absolutely objectively funny show. Doesn't matter how much sympathy or empathy you have. A lot of these folks have eaten themselves into this situation. Now, whether or not they're 100% guilty, I'm not, there's food deserts, there's genetics, but there's also always a Tim. Oh yeah, pennies always have a Tim. There's a white guy who's paunchy or very skinny who's always feeding them. And they don't care that they can't walk anymore. And they go, what do you want, Penny? Yeah, I'll go get you them Hershey bars. And they leave and they go, Penny's giving me a list. And then you go, well, you love her. You're married. You're probably going to get this bitch like celery. And he's like, she's couponing. We're getting chocolate pudding. She's going to have 14 chocolate puddings. It's cost effective. And she's just like just pounding fucking calories. It's insane. And then they bring like nutritionists and all this shit. But the whole point of the show is the 600-pound person eventually goes to see Dr. No, my Persian king, who wrote a book, and I swear to God, this is the name of the book. The scale does not lie. People do. So she goes to see Dr. No, and he's this fantastic fucking old Persian guy. And he's just like this old Iranian dude. He looks at her, and she's like, hi, doctor, I don't know. I've been trying to diet. And he's like, oh, you've been trying to diet, huh? With what? Have you been putting mayonnaise on your salad? Have you been putting Kool-Aid on your water? Have you been having Snicker bars on top of your salad? Do you put chocolate on top of your rice? Like, he's just like, he's fucking so funny. Sounds like my grandmother. Like, he just calls people out on their bullshit. And then he gives someone, he's like, look, I'm not going to just give you surgery, okay? You have to go on a diet. Go on a diet and then come back, and then I will give you a surgery, okay? So she goes on a diet. She comes back, and she's like, I think your scale's wrong. Then he gives this bitch Penny the surgery, and then she's in the hospital, and he's like, Penny, you're supposed to have lost at least 100 pounds. And she's like, I'm sure I'm there, doctor. My gown is a lot looser than it was once. And he's like, please stop talking about your shirt. Your shirt has nothing to do with this. Your stupid husband is sneaking in burgers. I know you have been eating and not sticking to the diet. And she's like, well, how dare you, you stupid Muslim. I cannot believe. Like, she's just cranky, like calling him slurs, kicking her little flippers. She's got little tiny feet, large legs, little tiny feet. For some reason, her feet never grew or gained weight, but the whole rest of her body is very wide. And she's like, you don't understand, doctor. No, I've lost at least 40 pounds. He's like, honey, you are 500 pounds. He's like, you've been in this bed for the last 30 days post-surgery. We have been giving you Jello and celery. How have you gained weight? Like, she gained weight. It was nuts, bro. You got to watch this shit. It's very entertaining. It's much more interesting than White Lotus or whatever you're watching. Shout out, Doctor No. Yeah. People lie, but scales don't. Isn't that the fucking truth, folks? That's so good. Yeah, so I did that, had fun with the My 600 Pound Life gang over there. And That was pretty good. But we do have so much shit today because we got a voicemail to get to. It's the first of the month show, top of the month show. So we're going to do new phone prompts for your favorite hotline, 424-244-9599. As a reminder, anonymous voicemails, anonymous texts. You send in your shit. I might run it through a great AI filter or fucking read it myself or whatever. I'll pick the best stories, okay? So this month's prompt, we're going to have you vote on IG, UnfunnyKev on Instagram. And you can even email me the ones you want. Just tell me what you guys want, text, whatever. But I'm right now, the debate for the Unfunny Kevin Show prompts of May are going to be either the trashiest thing you've ever done, like, you know, eating gas station sushi at fucking 3 a.m. and then blowing some dude in the alley, or what is the worst job you've ever had and why? That would be fucking, I want to hear that, you know, some guy goosed you or you goosed someone or you goosed a guy. I don't know. Whatever's happening in your workplace that might be insane on top of a terrible job. I got to hear it. It's probably hilarious. So we'll have you vote on the prompt and then we'll announce the prompt next Friday. And then we'll open up the hotline and just collect shit for the month. So, please keep sending any articles and shit, TheUnfunnyKevinShow@gmail.com for us to go over. There's a couple really good ones I picked out for this week. So, this is a good one that came in. This is like brand new breaking news. And it's very fucked up and funny. So, sick Florida woman. So here's the thing. Florida, y'all know about Florida man. There's always a Florida man has sex with gator, you know, because there's something in the water in Florida. People do crazy shit. So here, this one's called Sick Florida Woman Had Sex with Underage Boy She Met at a Funeral. A Florida woman, Yas Queen, was arrested for allegedly having sex with an underage boy, no Queen, that she met at a funeral, according to police. Isla Gonzalez Salinas, 20, okay, she's of age, was taken into custody on Tuesday for allegedly engaging in sexual activities with a young boy multiple times. I can go rounds, papi. In December 2024, pause. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office said that she first met with the child in November at a funeral before they started messaging each other on social media. Although the age of the victim was redacted in the report, the allegations against Gonzalez detailed he was between 12 and 16 years old. Oh boy, this chick. Hey, she's at least she's a looker. She looks good. She's good to go. Gonzalez was arrested after authorities were notified of the alleged relationship in January. During the investigation, detectives uncovered the pair agreed they should get their story straight in their messages. Their messages indicated that their inappropriate relationship was initiated by the minor. They also revealed how many times he met. Okay, so this boy was good to go. And this chick was good to go. He was asking for it. She put it out there. You know, it's what it is. Isla Gonzalez was taken into custody Tuesday. Gonzalez was booked into Palm Beach jail, released on bond in the state of Florida. The charge of lewd and lascivious battery of a victim is punishable to a maximum 15 years behind bars. Oh, interesting. Another Florida woman, Alexis Von Yates, 34, was arrested last July for raping her 15-year-old stepson. What is going on with these bitches in Florida? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Florida's a great state. Newly released details. If you're 15, you can get your dick sucked. Newly released details revealed that Von Yates, a former nurse, claimed she did so because the child looked like his lineman dad. Oh, Jesus. She was overheard making sick comparison by her alleged victim after her husband Frank walked in on her raping his stepson. The victim overheard the suspect telling his father she was sorry, saying the child victim looked like his father when he was younger. Oh, Jesus Christ. Von Yates told the boy she did not realize how big his privates were. Oh, my God. It looked like his father's penis with younger skin. What? Can you imagine the genders reversed here? Just kidding. There's no such thing as gender. In an arrest warrant. Wait, why would Trump say that? An arrest warrant with outlines the assault in extremely graphic detail. The father yelled, "What the fuck is going on?" He threw objects, branding Von Yates as a cunt. Well, that makes sense. And a child predator. Okay, well, this is a fun story. We're going to take a quick break. Folks, the summer is here. And you're preparing that fire level 10 Kaisenat Gigayat. You're trying to get your fucking beach bod. Pause. The gentlemen are doing it. The women are doing it. The fucking regular, the chicks with the butter face, but they work on the bod. They're doing it. Oh, yeah. But you need an escape, a valve, some kind of outlet during the summer. And you can't crush cushion orange juice every day. It's just not how it works. I know you think it's healthy. It's not. But I put the sea moss. I know you're using the sea moss, but I'm telling you right now. CBD, folks, it's the only way. And the only way to get it, the good way, the right way, that supports this program, but also supports your habit in a healthy trademark fine print. Read it. Is Oklahoma Smokes, folks. Go to itsoklahomas.com. Link in the bio. Use the code UNFUNNYKEVIN for 15% off your order and support the Unfunny Kevin Show, which you listen to every Friday religiously, laughing in your car or at your cubicle or loading a gun or whatever you're doing. We appreciate the support, but let me tell you a little bit about It's Oklahoma Smokes, folks. It's 100% California-grown CBD. They have pre-rolls, cigarettes, highest quality CBD you can get. Lab-tested, California-grown, over 42,000 happy customers. They have a 42-day money-back guarantee. And again, the code UNFUNNYKEVIN. Get that motherfucking 15% off, bruh, right now. For the love of Christ. Link in bio. Folks, the light phone, and that's all I have to say, because you listen to the show every week. You know exactly what we're talking about here. The light phone is the way to go. You're fucking dealing with lots of things. There's tariffs. There's fucking people in El Salvador. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention. I am dumb. So I use a dumb phone. It's called the light phone. Stripped of social media, browser, and email clients. It keeps you disconnected in the healthiest way possible so you can enjoy time with your family and stop avoiding your children. All right? It gets you back into the driver's seat of your life. Look up from your phone. You know why? My neck hurts. I don't know why my neck hurts. It's from looking down at the TikTok. Get a light phone. Yeah. Get a phone. Hunter wouldn't have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for Scrappy Doo. Where's the laptop? Get the light phone. Go to light phone. Use the link in the bio and support the show. Pre-order them, please. Thank you. All right, folks, we're back. We got one more article. We got a fucking voicemail for you. We got worse dates. This show is getting out of control. That's a sick Florida woman. But I'm glad that there's representation. That Florida, it's not just fucking... Actually, before that, someone sent a photo in. It's from Milwaukee. It says, gay men eating rotisserie chicken in the park. Bring your own cock. Oh, that's funny. BYOC, pause. May 10th, 10:25 at Humboldt Park. Okay. I don't know what this is. Thank you for sending this in. It's very odd. All right, let's go. We got an article here. Oh God, this lady. I mean, shout out to her. Trump. This is Trump's. You guys know the Trump lady, the one that comes out. She does the briefs. Caroline Levitt. I don't know. She's the first woman to ever hold a job. Something like that, right? Wasn't she? There was something special about him hiring. I don't know. Let's see what this is.
Thank you, everyone. And just to add on the Kamala Harris point, I think I speak for everyone at the White House. We encourage Kamala Harris to continue going out and speaking engagements. You'll hear from the president at 11 o'clock. See you guys later.
What the fuck? What happened? Caroline Levitt's troll of Kamala Harris after a cringe gay viral video and strange anti-Trump speech sends the internet ablaze. Keep talking, Kamala Harris. That's the message the White House shared with the press on Thursday morning, hours after the former VP and failed presidential candidate criticized Donald Trump after his 100 days as president. I think I speak for everyone at the White House. Oh, whoops. This is not Kamala. This is the white girl. I think I speak for everyone at the White House. We encourage Kamala Harris to continue going out and doing speaking engagements. Why do I sound like Ben Shapiro, but it's a white blonde girl? Levitt said during the White House press briefing when she asked for the president's reaction to Harris's speech. Well, where in the fuck is the speech in the article? Harris appeared at the Emerge 20th anniversary gala. Of course, she was in a gala. A paid speaking appearance. Wednesday, criticizing Trump's agenda. Instead of the administration working to advance America's highest ideals, we are witnessing a wholesale abandonment of those ideals. And coconuts. Now, a White House Deputy Chief Stephen Miller, blah, blah, blah. Reminder of how blessed Americans are to be in the Trump White House. Okay, well. Did she roast? Did she serve? What can we do in this moment? VP has a few ideas. Okay.
We have just witnessed a breakneck 100 days of executive orders, economic collapse, and progressive policy rollback. And a number of people feel so overwhelmed and powerless in this moment. What should we, the American people, be doing in this moment?
Buying guns. You should buy guns.
Know that we are witnessing something that
don't vote for Trump or this lady.
And this is a moment for people to really, as much as anything, remember that they're not alone.
Get canned food.
I think it's so important
going to war
right
with
now
China.
To find community.
That's literally
to
what's
tap back to community, and to join forces, knowing that so many people have so much at stake right now. And I think there's a lot about what's happening in this environment and the mood of this environment that is trying to divide and conquer people. So let's bring people together.
Oh, Jesus. I can't. Okay. That's only 60 seconds and I can't do it. VP Kamala Harris put her boots on the ground. All right. All right. She's doing a dance. Okay. Well. I don't even know what I just watched. All right. Let's get on with the show. Okay, so the hotline, folks, 424-244-9599. We were collecting voicemails last month and text messages of your worst dates. So we do have a caller. It's spread over 2 voicemails, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and see if this works. We'll play it. This is my first time listening, so I apologize if it's insane, but we're not going to edit this. So let's go.
Folks, do I have a great story for you about the worst date ever? Before marriage, before kids, before committed relationships, believe it or not, I, like many of you, was once a horny degenerate who was swiping left and right on Tinder just to find his hopeless romantic.
It's the
One
average
evening,
listener
many
of this
moons
show,
ago,
by the way.
I was conversating with a female on the app for quite some time, and it was a lonely night. Was still actually living at my parents' house with my dad, and I thought to myself, you know, I could use some tonight. So called her over. Granted, you know, her photos look good. Conversation was great. She never sent me any photos, which is kind of my bad for not asking. But, you know, not something that I was thinking about back then. So to make a long story short, she came over, had to wait till the folks went to bed, obviously. Called her over, and it was about 1 o'clock in the morning where I live. And this was on a school/work night, so it was pretty late, I would say. And luckily, my parents at the time lived in a apartment-style condo. So it was a building where she had to come to the main door before she could come up to the condo, which was on the second floor. So she texted me that she was here, and I came downstairs, and I opened the door for her, and there was a woman standing there. And I was utterly confused and puzzled because the female that was standing in front of me was about 150 to 200 pounds bigger in all areas of her body, her face, her legs, her arms, her stomach. I mean, this was not the same woman. And she presented herself as the female that I was talking to on Tinder, and I was speechless. And she was talking to me as if, you know, there was nothing wrong, and I was just puzzled as, woman, how are you carrying on a conversation with me when you are clearly not the girl on your photos? So me being somewhat of a nice guy, I didn't know I was, but I guess I am, thinking to myself, how the fuck do I get out of this mess? And it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, you're going to fuck
all
your
my
way
friends
out
are
of
sleeping.
it, I bet.
And
It's the only thing you
I don't know what to do. Somehow, some way, I figured out a plan. And luckily, I have friends on the West Coast who were 2 hours behind me, and it was still 11 p.m. instead of 1 a.m. So I figured, let me text my buddy out in California and tell him to call me and continuously call my phone. And
all right, here we go.
goddamn, I feel like I'm Will Smith at the Oscars or just Kevin Hart at the Oscars getting cut off during my monologue. Well, it's me for part 2. So here we are. I text my buddy, and I'm like, hey, you need to call me multiple times. I'm not going to answer the first time, but call me multiple times and tell me that you got a DUI and you need me to come pick you up and bail you out before your foreign father finds out and quite literally kicks your ass all up and down the block. I gave him street names. I gave him the local jail where I live, and I'm like, call me, and when I finally pick up, yell at me. Man, this dude's a saint. I swear to God, you need friends like him. This man did exactly that.
No
way. He called and called, and finally when I picked up, he started yelling at me and was like, yo, I got a DUI. Get over here right fucking now. I'm on this street. They took me to this county jail. He was spot on for someone who doesn't live here. Spot on. I look at the girl and I'm like, yo, my buddy just caught a case. Gotta go pick him up. I'm sorry. Gotta let you go. She said, oh yeah, no problem. I hopped into my car. I sped off as fast as I fucking can. I parked in the nearest gas station parking lot, blocked her and removed her from all my contacts. From Tinder, I removed her, and I thank the Lord that I didn't even hug her or shake her hand, because if I did, I would have probably had to bathe myself in rubbing alcohol after what I saw. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
That's pretty fucking insane. Oh, Christ. I mean, look, hey, I thought, first of all, shout out to you. I totally thought that he was going to have to just bang his way out of that situation, right? Because I feel like we all do that. I don't know. It's hard. If you're not, I've certainly been catfished before, so I relate. I get that. I've also been positively catfished, where you go, I think this is going to be one of those one and done uggos, and then you link up and you're like, oh, this is quite a nice, beautiful. So I don't know, man. Shout out to you for fucking just staying strong there. And shout out to your homie. Jesus Christ, bro. He fucking really nailed that one on the head, didn't he? Holy shit. Oh, man. Okay. This is a good one. This was a fun one this month. I like this. We'll keep doing it, folks. Keep doing it if you keep listening. Thank you. All right. So one more for you before I let you have a fun weekend or week or whatever you're doing. This is a text message. All right, last worst date of the month. All right, let's see. Get this.
I was talking to a guy and found out this dude had a girlfriend. So I got her info and told her about what he was doing. Then I told him to drive to me and bring me a half ounce. He was 2 hours away, drives to me, gives me the weed, and then I tell him I know you got a GF, and then he's like, damn, should we still smoke a blunt though? I left. He then messaged me saying his girl broke up with him, and he hoped I was happy about what I did. And I was.
Holy shit. We had to put that through an AI filter, but I have a suspicion that it was the wrong gender. But oh my God. Do you still want to smoke a blunt? Oh, fuck. I told him to drive to me and bring me a half ounce. He was 2 hours away, gave me the weed, and I told him, I know you got a girlfriend. And he said, damn, should we still smoke a blunt though? I'm so sorry. We have to run that back.
I was talking to a guy and found out this dude had a girlfriend. So I got her info and told her about what he was doing. Then I told him to drive to me and bring me a half ounce. He was 2 hours away, drives to me, gives me the weed, and then I tell him I know you got a GF, and then he's like, damn, should we still smoke a blunt though? I left. He then messaged me saying his girl broke up with him, and he hoped I was happy about what I did. And I was.
Fuck. Folks, I love every single one of you. Thank you for supporting the Unfunny Kevin Show every Friday. We're here for you. I hope you have a fucking fire weekend and you have fun with your family and friends, whatever the fuck you're doing. Or, you know, meeting up with catfishes and just have fun. Have fun with it, folks. TheUnfunnyKevinShow at gmail.com. UnfunnyKev on Instagram. UnfunnyKevin.com for all the episodes. 424-244-9599. Call or text the show. And I really appreciate the support. Working on doing some kind of YouTube video shit for you guys. So, just keep supporting the show. I appreciate it. And stay up on all my shit on socials, and the Unfunny Kevin Show at gmail.com for sponsors and inquiries. Thank you guys. Have a good week.